All right, here we are, the 1600 kilometer review of the Ibex 450, CFMoto 450. I meant to stop at 1500, but I blew past it by accident. So we'll give you an update on how things are going here at 1600 clicks. All right, so yeah, 1600 kilometer review. I had it in last week. Excuse me, just getting over a cold. I had it in last week for the 1,000 kilometer service, and I mean, they do what they do, right? It's, who knows? They adjust all the cables, change the oil and filter, adjust and lube your chain, and check everything over top to bottom, so they say. And it costs way too much money, but whatever. I wanted to get the first one done in the shop because I'm probably gonna be doing the rest of them myself from now on. So I added these crash bars, managed to get those at one of the two dealers on the island here, and skid plate, ordered that off of Amazon. Seems to be a pretty popular one, and I like it. It's pretty heavy duty and fit like a glove, like every hole lined up perfectly. Bolts went in, no problem. There is some kind of weird spacer in here and here that are supposed to fit together, and they didn't quite fit, so I just had to drill the spacer out a bit. Wasn't a big deal. Put it in the drill press, took 2 seconds. And I also installed center stand, just for ease of maintenance more than anything else, you know, like lubing the chain or storage makes a little more sense. But it's going to take some getting used to, because this pivot leg here that you use to stand it up on, that thing sticks way out. Like if you look how far that sticks out beyond the passenger foot peg. I know a few times I've been making sharp, you know, slow turns, turning around on a dead-end gravel road or whatever, and you catch the back of your leg on that when you're kind of walking the dog. But I'm sure I'll get used to it, but it is a little worrisome, you know, and I could see that wreaking some havoc in a crash if your leg got caught under there. But I don't know, we'll see how it goes. It was pretty easy install. You basically put the whole thing together on your table and then just come out and bolt it onto the bike. The springs is the hardest part, but I figured out a pretty quick little trick for that. There's another short video on here for that if you want. But yeah, that's about it. Like I said in the last video, I'm feeling like I've got the suspension dialed in pretty good. I tinker with it every once in a while, maybe add a click or two of compression and rebound and just see. And you know, it's tough to say if it's making a big difference. You kind of feel it and you're thinking in your head, oh yeah, that feels softer, and then an hour later you're like, oh, is it? You know, it's tough to say. I'm not a pro rider by any stretch, so I would really like to find somebody who knows, you know, what they're doing to set it up for my weight, like set the proper sag and all that. I mean, I could do the sag myself, but just as far as compression and rebound, instead of just hit and miss, you know, small adjustments and seeing if it makes any difference, I'd try and find somebody that really knows what the heck they're doing. But yeah, no other additions. I've got some parts coming, but Uncle Wang, he doesn't make it to the post office very often, apparently. Put in an order back on the 11th of February and it hasn't even shipped yet. So I also ordered some new tires. I ended up going with the Tusk 2-track tires. And I ordered them from revco.ca, you know, Canadian outfit. I thought, oh, that'll speed things up. And it was a wicked price. I mean, I think it was $320 for the pair. And I didn't hear anything back from them for like 4 or 5 days. So I looked into my order and it said the delivery date is March 28th. That's like over a month to get delivered from Ontario. So, but anyways, these tires are okay for this kind of stuff that I'm doing. Just these, you know, gravel roads and whatnot. But I'm looking forward to getting those little more aggressive rubber on there for sure. And man, any getting the black ones, I highly suggest getting the tank pads, protectors or whatever. Like I've already got a couple of real good scratches in there, and that's just from standing up, you know, standing up, riding, and your knees rubbing on there. A couple of wear marks down in here. I do have some rubber pads waiting for Uncle Wang to send them, but you know, who knows? It's going to be a month here pretty quick, and I've heard some guys say it can take up to 2 months. I hope not. And lights. I want to put some auxiliary lights on, not because I do any night riding, but just, you know, just for a little added safety, a little added visibility. Like apparently these lights are wicked in the, you know, for night riding. They really light up the road. But when they're turned on in the daytime riding around town, I don't know, man. Like, I guess from way down the road they might look pretty bright, but it just looks like a little tiny light on there. So yeah, I'm thinking about a couple of auxiliary lights mounted on these crash bars. If anybody on the island ends up getting one of these and you're looking to get gray crash bars, look me up, man. I'll get you order the black ones and I'll swap you the gray ones. I still think I'd rather have the black ones. These gray ones look all right, but I think the black looks better. I was out for a ride. I did 225 kilometers yesterday, and my mounting system here for this box, just the one, this one and that one started rattling loose a bit, so not a big deal. Broke out the tools and tightened it up, but other than that thing's holding on pretty rock solid. Heated grips are wicked. Love those things. And yeah, there you go. 1,601 kilometer. I like it. It's a fun ride. Things got a lot of jam compared to what I'm used to on the dirt, for sure. The throttle, like I said in the last video, it's kind of the same. I did that safety clutch switch mod, and then also tightened up the throttle. One of you other guys noticed that this housing was loose and rotating. I fixed that because I took out that bolt that goes right through. Otherwise, you weren't able to adjust the bars at all. So I took that right out, but works pretty slick. And bark busters, that's next on the agenda too. I haven't ordered them up yet, but I'll sell off a kidney or something and then order those up. Anyways, there you go. If you're interested in one, man, I would definitely go take a look at them. I know Ignition Motorsports in Duncan has got, I think, 2 on the showroom floor, and Nanaimo, VI Power Sports in Nanaimo, they've got, I think, another 4 coming in here pretty quick in the next week or so. But they're not sitting on the floor for long, that's for sure. Go check them out. Have some fun. All right. Talk to you soon.